So hey guys, this is Joshua Silva, the owner of Moving Mountains Junk Removal and Marley's Movers, the moving company. Right as of right now, we only provide moving labor, so you would rent the truck or trailer, and we would bring the muscle or the labor to move, to pack or unpack or move whatever you need moved around your property or loaded or unloaded from your truck or trailer that you either own or rented for the move. And then for junk removal, we just got the A901 license for New Jersey. Now it's the last couple of steps. Switch the truck insurance over from personal insurance to commercial insurance. Um, get the A901 sticker, put it on the truck, start shopping for a dump trailer. Go through the same steps to get the A901 sticker on the dump trailer, get that insured with commercial insurance. So we're fully operational in New Jersey for junk removal. And we're taking baby steps towards becoming a full-service moving company in New Jersey that does cross state lines. But as of right now, we are just a labor-only company that services New Jersey. So if you need something heavy moved, like a safe around your property, we've done that before. We've loaded into someone's pickup truck before. They're safe. Or if you need a job done where we load or unload your U-Haul trailer or truck, we provide that at Marley's Movers. If not, Moving Mountains Junk Removal. We do junk removal similar to 1-800-GOT-JUNK or Junk Kings or any of the other large junk removal franchises or companies. This video is just a recap of when I started doing Instacart. Not when I started. I was doing Instacart in like a 2000, it was like a 2002-3 Honda Accord. That was the car I was driving at the time when I was going to Brookdale Community College. COVID and some other things happened in my life, and it led to me dropping out of college and, trying my hand at entrepreneurship. Success is not a straight road, nor is entrepreneurship. So this is just a recap of my journey to this point. It's not all an upward trajectory. It's not all success. There's a 2-year gap between when you see me in the pickup truck and when you see me in the SUV, because there was just a 2 years where I just thought I didn't have it, or this, that, or the third, for whatever reason, and I, just was like, I'm gonna just have a regular job and that's it. I'm not gonna try the business thing. But luckily, I came back to it, and I'm happy. And I'm happy I, made this video. Went through all the footage that I have. I don't have everything. I lost some of the stuff, or as it got busier, I wasn't recording as much as I should have been for the way I wanted to document it. But it was good to make this video because the point was, it took me like a week, if not a little longer, to sign the last piece of paperwork I had to sign for the A901 license, because of it's like that leap of faith. Like, I know I've been doing this for a while. Like, the videos start when I'm 20 years old. I'm about to be 25 in 2 months or 3 months. I'll be 25 in June. It's April right now, so I was just a little hesitant to sign it, not because of any other reason, not because I'm not like dedicated or ready to do it. It was just that fear of like, once I sign this, there's no going back. Like, this is like, the term I'm looking for is golden handcuffs. These will be my golden handcuffs until, I work my way out of the debt that I've accumulated to start this business, between the truck, the all the other expenses like that, the insurances, the trailers coming soon. Little equipment adds up: sledgehammers, dollies, furniture dollies, all those things added up to collectively. I'm in about like the 50-55 range for the business. But, one good year or 2 decent years, I should be able to at least break even on my debts. And then, that'll be the point where I can either say, I want to go further with this, or I could walk away and say, at least, I broke even. And, I gained a bunch of experience and other things like that. But I want to take this as far as possible for as long as possible. But just, watching the videos, recapping it, just, it took the fear away that I had before I signed the paperwork. It just reminded me there was definitely times where, there might have been less at stake or other things, but times were definitely tougher. So just because it's now I'm like 100% a legitimate garbage company in New Jersey, it just feels like a bigger burden, even though you're doing the same thing or nothing really changed. Other than you're now legally allowed to, service New Jersey. You don't have to go to Pennsylvania, or things like that, because other than New Jersey and New York, every other state is pretty relaxed on their garbage transportation laws. But, making this video ease me for whatever's come next for Marley's Mover and Moving Mountains. But I don't think I need to recap anything else for the rest of the video. The video starts off when I'm about 20 in 2020. I just got a F-150 for about $5,000 during COVID, like the height of COVID right at the beginning. I'm using it at the beginning to do some Instacart. Instacart turns into GoShare. GoShare eventually leads to me getting this good linen job. Then while I'm at the linen job, I kind of just focus on that for a little bit. The linen job doesn't work out. I end up having to go back to like the Instacart stuff and the GoShare stuff. And then I end up just kind of, really doubling down on restaurants for the first time. I only ever worked at 2 restaurants before. I started working at Firebirds, and then Firebirds led to me working at a hotel in my hometown, and that led to me working to 2 other restaurants in my hometown that each were a step up from the last. And beyond that, and then that's where the journey of going from, once I got in the SUV, that's when the journey of doing it on my own started. There were a couple jobs I did in New Jersey. I didn't know you needed a license at the beginning. I did it for a little while without a license, but at some point while doing it without a license, I was notified by the Department of Environmental Protection that if I continued without a license, I was going to be fined about $30,000. So I stopped operating in New Jersey, just was pursuing jobs in Pennsylvania until I got the A901 license, which is this happened this past week or 2. 2 weeks ago. I took a little longer to sign the papers just because some irrational fear I had. But now it's just wait to 2 to 4 weeks to get that sticker to put on my truck, start dump trailer shopping, and get the ball rolling and get after it with junk removal and the moving labor. So Marley's Movers and Moving Mountains are your go-to people for moving labor and junk removal needs. My number is 732-618-0396. Please feel free to text or call me if you're in the Monmouth County or Ocean County area and you need either of the 2 services, junk removal or moving labor. We'd be happy to help. So please enjoy this recap of my journey from 20 years old up until this point of being 24, almost 25 in 2.5, 3 months. Thank you, guys.
So what's up, guys? It's Josh. I don't know what the name of this YouTube channel is going to be, and I don't know what I'm going to call the YouTube channel or when I'm going to really have my first video posted, but I'm getting it started now. I sound kind of vibrating because I'm going over a real bumpy bridge. But anyway, the guy who inspired me to do this, to kind of get started in this side hustle and looking for work to do with my truck or with a truck that I recently just bought, was this guy on YouTube called Side Mission Hustle. If you guys want to check him out, I like his stuff. He inspired me to start doing the side hustle stuff, trying to flip furniture, couches, but also some other rideshare opportunities that you have with trucks or a lot of other vehicles in general. But I'll get into those later. I just wanted to film this. I just finished up an Instacart order. It took me a little bit over 2 hours, I think, or a little bit less than 2 hours for $40. Which isn't bad. I didn't get the truck to do Instacart. No. I got a Ford F-150 2006 XL 8-foot bed, 62,000 miles for $5,200. I got that for furniture flipping and another rideshare opportunity that I'll bring up at another point once I actually get started with doing it. I'm in the application process right now. They're just verifying all my paperwork and stuff. But yeah, couch flipping, Side Mission Hustle got me inspired to do that. Instacart's still good money even in the truck. It's better money the more fuel efficient your vehicle is, obviously. But other than that, I'll touch base with you guys next time I check in. So, just got done, put the car back, everything, loaded up the groceries. It was only 2 boxes, so real quick, it took me 15-20 minutes at most in the store. Probably would have been quicker if I didn't forget my wallet in the car, but that's fine. Move over, baby. Come on, baby. This is the driver's seat. You're not gonna drive the truck. Come on, baby.
In 300 feet.
Keep going,
turn
baby.
right.
A
Then
little
turn
more.
right.
You're almost there. Good job. Yeah, so less than an hour of work for maybe $15. Today's a Wednesday. It's a slower day, but you can still hit that 150, 200 on a Wednesday within an 8 to 10 hour window. After this, I'm at the gym and then see what's going on around 5 o'clock.
On State Route 36 East.
But definitely definitely a great side hustle. Definitely can be full-time, but you have to be real strategic about it.
Mile.
And
Use
it
the right
definitely won't
lane
be
to
easy.
exit to County Road 537 West Oceanport.
But you can make something considerable to what you'd make in a restaurant or something like that, if not more. But yeah, that's about it for right now. And I'll start recording again if I get
Head to
anything.
County Road 537 West Oceanport.
I'll start recording again if I got anything else to say. Alright. So I got my Pikachu hat on. Just fuck it, why not? And number 2, just finished the delivery. It was quick, easy.
On Twin Brooks Avenue. Then turn right on Woodland Drive.
Quick and easy. Then I had another one pop up for, I think it was $12. It was 15 items. Only a mile drive. It was real quick. I looked at it, contemplated it for a second because I did want to get to the gym because of 5 o'clock is the rush hour. Or like 5:36ish, and also 6ish.
On Salmon Court. Then turn left on Heights Terrace.
6ish. I can't say it. Around 6 o'clock is the rush hour, 5 to 6 o'clock. And I don't want to be waiting outside of the gym in the cold.
On Heights Terrace.
And the biggest thing about this is with any of these like rideshare or working for yourself sort of things is you got to set good boundaries so that you stay healthy, you know, mentally and physically, you know. Take your lunch breaks, take your mental days off, take your sick days.
In 900 feet, turn right.
Just because of, you know, burnout is not where it's at, whether it's in the gym or whether it's with work. But, yeah, I mean, I can't complain with Instacart today. If I got up earlier, I would have made more money, but I got up at like 10:30. And the first delivery was like 30 minutes away and had the vet appointment and all that stuff. But I'm not stressing it.
Head on Twin Brooks Avenue.
But saw this the other day and doing deliveries in this neighborhood, and I definitely wanted to snag a book for one of these because I always thought this was cool, and I think it's dope that they do this. Delivery in this area, I'll put some books in the truck that I no longer have read or no longer want, so that I can put something back in this thing so someone else can take a book that I've already finished. But yeah, these 4 books actually will keep me busy for a little bit. Kind of got Gangsta Granny just because of the title, but it was worth the stop, and it's cool that they do this, and I'm happy with the books I got. So, driving back home, about 10 or 15 minutes away from home. The books thing, that was dope. That was the first time I ever stopped at that, something like that, where someone set it up outside their house, a free public library, or like a book swap tree station, whatever you guys call it. And I enjoyed it. I definitely make sure I bring some books back. I have a Kindle, so
On Riverside Avenue.
I have a Kindle, so most of my books are digital, and I usually pirate them. But yeah, so most of my books are on my Kindle, but I definitely do have plenty of books that I could put in there to exchange for the 4 I took. But as a
mile. Use either lane to turn left on Water Street.
As of currently, I'm reading Harry Potter. I'm 60% way through that, the first book. And then I also just started my Malcolm X's memoir, his autobiography.
On Water Street. Then use the right lane to turn right on Maple Avenue.
I've been listening. Long day. And I've been listening to Rich Dad Poor Dad. That was a good book. Listen to it in basically like one shift doing Instacart. Have like an hour left in the book.
Right lane to turn right on Maple Avenue.
Great book. I'd listen to it more than once. Most likely I'm going to. And also, I would probably I'd probably actually read it too on top of listening to it. This would definitely be a book I come back to over and over again in my life. Rich Dad Poor Dad. And I'm pretty sure it's in the top 100 books you have to read, like in that one list. But if not, it's definitely in my top 5 or top 10 of like just overall books. But all right, I'll check in with you guys later. I'm gonna go home, consume the greatest thing, consume God's greatest creation, and then go to work. Not work, go to the gym. Alrighty, guys, back at it. It's Tuesday. Same as Same day as the one where I took my dog and whatnot. I don't know which ones is which days. There's dates and shit. But anyway, went to the gym. Hit chest on my Tuesday. I do legs Monday, chest Tuesday. Because then, you do it like that, then you'll never have to worry about a spot, like, waiting for a spot for either of those machines if you do it on those days. And then 2, I was like 5 minutes from home. I even stopped at Target to get some things for myself. And 5 minutes from home, get an order to a Wegmans that was right next to the gym that I go to. So I stop at home. Since I had ice cream, I made sure to bring it back home, put it in the freezer. And then, now I'm going back over to the Wegmans to do the order. $15, 30 items. Definitely doing less than 30 minutes. Be in and out of the store in 30 minutes. And yeah, I think it was a 4-mile drive or something like that. So not bad. But yeah, it's like 7:22 right now, 7:23. If I do 1-2 more orders, I'm happy with what I did today, especially because I had a couple errands to do and I woke up pretty late considering. Woke up at 10:30. Nah, I left my house at 10:30. I woke up at like 9, I think. Yeah, 9. I woke up at like 9:15 because I had to be at my mechanic for my other car at 9 o'clock. But I dropped off at 9:45. Didn't have the time to pick it up today, but that's fine. Pick it up tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. Took my dog to the vet. Took her on the order with me. Take her for a walk when I get home from Instacart. Take a shower. And then I'm going to play Spider-Man Miles Morales. So I'm going to watch movies on the couch. And I can't wait for Cyberpunk. I just saw my truck, but with an extended back seat. Like, it wasn't a 4-door seat, but the 4-door. But it was like, the 2-door with the back seat that opens if you open the side door. But alright, I guess this would be the end of today's video. Got my hat on. Yeah. But alright, take care guys, stay safe. Alright, so I just did an order for $15. Took me like 32 minutes to get in and out of the store. Like I said, I think it's a 4-mile drive. I'll update you when I drop it off. It was pretty quick and easy. I took my time. I saw another dude doing Instacart in there, and he was flying, like he was sweating, he was spurting with the cart, like I'm not joking. He was like, he was out, and I don't know. My mom just always told me, when doing Instacart, slow and steady wins the race. With that, oh my god, this Mustang is mean. I'm gonna have to get this on camera, but yeah, my mom says slow and steady wins the race with Instacart. My mom tends to be right, so I'm gonna take her advice. This Mustang is mean though. I'm gonna get this on camera. Alright, so I checked before I even got in the car. It's 2.9 miles away, so not even 3 miles away. Easy peasy. Easy. $15 for at most an hour of work. And I just checked the back of my truck because I was going through there, and for a split second I honestly thought I forgot like the person's, my first order's groceries from all the way this morning in the back of the truck. But then I remember I put it in the back of the truck. And I was like, wait, that's a terrible spot to put it. I'd probably forget it if I put it in the back of the truck. So I put it in the front seat. One time I delivered it to like an office building, and it was a lot of stuff. So I filled it up in the truck. I have heard stories of when I was working at BJ's. I remember these 2 guys that come in consistently. They took Instacart very serious. They were about my age. And I remember they both were talking to each other, and I just happened to overhear them. And they were telling me about how they both had experiences. We had orders where it was like trunk, back seat, passenger seat was packed with stuff, and they still didn't have enough space. And there was like Instacart just tells you to either make 2 trips or figure something out. But yeah, has happened to people. So the truck could still be is still viable for Instacart. Who even knows what opportunities might arise in the summer? But people move the most in the summer, so I think GoShare will be where it's at. GoShare and Dolly will be where it's at during the summer, but who knows? But Instacart can still make some good money. But I definitely do plan on getting a hybrid vehicle to do Instacart / for my personal. But yeah, I'm not gonna record after this just because unless something crazy happens between here and the delivery. But it really should just be an easy 3-mile drive. quick 15 bucks in an hour. Alrighty. So what's up, guys? Instacart. I got up at 7 today to do Instacart. Waited about 30 minutes. There was like 2 orders at like 7 for 15 bucks. And they got to take it like immediately. I waited like 30, 40 minutes. Nothing else came through. Then I fell asleep and I got up at I think 9 something. Probably 9:30. I got to the grocery store at 10. Did one delivery for $23 and it was easy. Spent 40 minutes in the store. And the drive's only 2.5 miles away. And last thing I wanted to touch on is that I got all my paperwork for GoShare in. They did my virtual inspection of my truck. It passed. And now I'm just waiting for my background check to clear, which I know it will. It just takes 1 to 3 days. Today being day 3. Today being day 2. And once that clears, I'll set up my bank account on GoShare and I'll be ready to start being a GoShare driver. And I'll be documenting that experience for you guys as well. And thank you for watching the video. Second. Yep. Alright, I'm on my second order of the day. I'm here at Food Town. Got like a $31 order. It's like 40 items, I think, maybe 35. And this looks about Food Town. Nothing is aisled or anything like that. It's just, they say this is with the snacks, this is with the produce. I'll let you guys know how I do. But I'm pretty sure by tomorrow I should be verified on GoShare. Today's the second day of the background check. Yeah, that's about it. And I'm going to show you guys the new front emblem I put on my car. And I got a Baby Yoda plushie, and I'm going to tie it to the front of my truck. But here's the emblem I got. So guys, I just made the Instacart delivery, made a quick $31. The gym opens in 20 minutes. I'm 15 minutes away from home. So I'm going to stop home, take care of my dog, then I'm going to hit the gym. But so far today, I made 55 or 60 bucks, and I feel pretty good about myself just because this last delivery I did for a lady with dementia, and it was like her caretaker. I don't know if it was like a family member or like a company or whatever, but
turn left on Harding Road.
They were the ones who made the order, either the caretaker, whether that be a nurse or a family member, whoever made the order for her. Lady had dementia. I explained it to her and it felt good. I helped her load the groceries into her house, and it just feels good when you help people like that. A lot of people just use it either because they don't want to go to the store themselves, or particularly because they're scared of COVID right at this moment, or maybe like, it's a bad weather day and they don't want to drive their cars themselves. But other than that, it was a good day. Like on these days, like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are the slow days for Instacart, but I have made good money on those days just off of luck, like $250. Really just gotta get on there and see what's going on. But yeah, I'm happy with the day. I think I worked 2 hours, maybe 3 hours today in total, and made $60. So I'm happy with that. Oh, I saw that other shopper who was like sprinting through the store the other day. Today he was nice and calm. I guess he must have been at the end of his shift or something, really wanted to get home the other day. I think truly with Instacart, it's slow and steady wins the race. You take your time, really try to remember where things are at. So next time when you go to that store and you get the same item or something similar to it, you can just hit that aisle and get it. I was pretty happy with, basically doing it in half the time. Needed 51 minutes and the app gave me a 90. So yeah, but I'm like 10 minutes away. I'll get there on the dot at 9 o'clock. So this order took me exactly 90 minutes to do for $32. And then with GoShare, their average payment per order is 90 bucks. So that'd be increasing my income by three times or threefold. Doing GoShare, and their average order is between an hour or 2, so hopefully that is accurate, and hopefully I'll be making that much, if not more, than the average once I start doing GoShare. But thank you for watching. And last night I was watching this guy, his name's Ryan P. I forget his last name. He's a YouTuber though. Any YouTuber I talk about that inspires me, I will definitely be leaving a link or whatever down below, so you guys can check out their content. Because if I was inspired by them to start making my stuff, then you could definitely learn off of them and grow off of them. But someone else just hit me up for the couch for $200. I had a lady come in. She was supposed to come yesterday.
At the roundabout, take the second exit on State Route 35 North, Belmar.
I had a lady. She was supposed to come yesterday, but she didn't come. She said Monday, but As soon as I heard that, I just assumed canceled. No longer wanted it. If she comes through on Monday, that's great, but I just had someone else hit me up on OfferUp for the same couch, and if that goes through, I'll sell it for what I got it up on OfferUp for, so I'll let you guys know how it goes down. Yeah, I don't know what just happened with the recording, but I got a good clip of the building I used to work at. It was my first real restaurant job. I'd say I worked at a pizzeria before that, but any other job I had in a restaurant before that wasn't really like a serious restaurant. That was a high-end place. Show up in dress pants, call it like dress shirt and stuff. Made good money. It was very upper end, and that's where I learned that valuable lesson of you do have some sort of control over your tips. At the end of the day. But yeah, it was a great place. It taught me a lot. I moved on just because in the winter the money wasn't great. I was a college student, and I really wasn't one of those type of employees who could afford to take a hit for 3 months for when the good season comes back around. Especially when like all the other college students would leave for this after the summer was over and come back. So I'm like, I'm not just because I'm a local kid, I'm not gonna be loyal to y'all because it's not like I owe y'all my life for this job. I hate when people think when people think the employee owes the employer something. You don't owe each other shit. We make an agreement. You pay my wages, I do the work, and it's a fair deal. I don't owe you shit, you don't owe me shit. So I hate that mentality in the service industry. I got a couple gripes with the service industry, but it is what it is. Alrighty, so everything's good with GoShare, and sadly I missed my first order with GoShare. There was one popped up while I was checking out in the grocery store, packaging the groceries. It was $35. They needed somebody at 1:30. Probably would have been like an hour or less of work. I wish I got it so that I'd been able to record it today. So guys, sadly I just missed out on 2 GoShare orders. There was one for $35, it was at 1:30, and then there was one at 3 o'clock. The one at 1:30 was $35, and the one at 3 o'clock was $65. The $65 one was 4 pieces. The other one I didn't even get to look at what it was, but I'm sure it'd have been easy peasy work. People are on top of this fucking app because, bro, I opened it as soon as I got the notification, waited for the countdown to end, and slid, and then I guess the other person beat me by a second, literally. So sadly I missed out on that 65, but I'm sure others will come through on this Saturday. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm looking forward to it. 35, not too sweating, but the 65, that would have been an easy 65 for an hour of work. Because I think I would have pulled up, loaded the stuff up, unloaded it. It would have taken an hour for $65. I really want to get my truck to use for the reason why I bought it. I didn't buy it for Instacart, driving around because my other car's in the shop. And I also plan on selling my other car to get something more fuel efficient so I can continue to do Instacart. But not complaining with the last order. That was my 4th order of the day. It's only 1 o'clock. It was $33 or $34. She actually increased it $7 or $8 when I got there because she had like a couple items. It wasn't anything crazy, but it took me an hour and 2 minutes to get out of the store, and it's about a 20-minute drive, so hour and a half of work for $90. I'm gonna keep my eyes posted on fucking GoShare because I'm really sad that I missed out on those 2 opportunities. I got so excited when that 65 came through. I was like jumping, and I was so ready to do it. I was really excited. I thought I was gonna be the first one to get it because I was already looking at my phone when the notification popped up. But oh well, there's always next time. So hey, what's up guys? It actually kind of worked out perfectly. My first GoShare order went perfectly with like the dead hours on Saturday because I got really lucky. My 4 orders back to back were actually really good. I believe they're all above 25, and two were above 30. All right, but where is it going with that? Yeah, and then I got this GoShare order, and once I do the GoShare order, it's actually an hour away, and then it's probably like a 10-minute drive. Just ran the yellow, but or made the yellow, didn't run the yellow, but whatever, same shit. But yeah, doing the GoShare order, it's an hour away from me. I'm gonna go get it, drop it off. Don't know how far the drop-off location is from home, but hopefully when I'm out there, I'll find another order to go do. But hey, right now with Instacart kind of being down, I'm okay with doing this, especially since it's my first order. I wish I got that 65 order because it was in my area, it was close, and it was $10 more, but it is what it is. I'm just happy to be able to be doing this work to begin with. So, yep, I'm gonna get back to driving safe and sound, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. So, I'm gonna be 30 minutes late to my first GoShare order. Lady didn't care at all. I gave her a call, heads up, let her know that everything, what was going on. Took the order at 1:15, took me 15 minutes to drop it off from where I was at. But even from where I was at, I think it would have been late anyway, because I was more than 45 minutes away from my location. Most of the car orders I would not be, Go Share orders, I would not be driving this far, but first day, really want to get some content for the channel. Why not make 55 while Instacart's slow? And I think that'll put me at 150 for the day, and it's not even 2 o'clock yet. And I got up at 7, so I'll let you guys know what I made today on Instacart, those 4 orders, and then this 55 order and whatever else I can do between the 2. So guys, just picked it up. I was at Home Goods. I'm delivering it to PA, which is about 30 minutes from where the store was at. I cut my finger bad as fuck on the fucking ramp. It like closed on me, and here's my scars of war. But yeah, for my first order, not too great. 55 is great for what it was. Only thing that wasn't too great was that it was far, but that's on me. I knew it was far, but I wanted to just get that order in, get that money in. But yeah, and get the experience in. But yeah, so far so good. Hey guys, pretty sure I forgot to record on my way back. I was in a beautiful part of PA. Easy peasy. A couple in the 30s, had some furniture delivered to their house, and I was the one that did it. It was easy work. Didn't even have to load the stuff in the car. The people at fucking Home Goods did it for me, and that's it. Made $75 in 2.5 hours of work total. That's including my time to get there from where I was when I accepted the order to the time to come back. So 2.5 hours for $75 because the lady tipped me $20 when I got there, and all in all, first order, more than happy. So what's up, guys? Just coming home. Pulled a 11-hour shift today. I usually shoot for 8 to 10 hour shifts.
On Broad Street.
And then just try to have whatever my goal is for the day. If it's 200, 250, whatever it is.
Broad Street. Then
hit
turn
that
left
goal.
on Pinckney Road.
And then also, the lady was real nice. It was an easy job, like I said. Took me 30 minutes in total. And I was right next to the store when I took the order on my way home anyway, so I was like, why not make an extra $10, which turned it to 12. Every dollar counts. The lady was real sweet. I said I'm on my way home, and that's it. I'm showing my dog. It was a good day's work, and the lady tipped me $2 extra on top of the $3 she tipped on the app. She tipped me $2 in person, so turned into a $12 order, which isn't bad considering she got 10 things. I think I was in the store for 20 minutes. So $12, because then when I take those small orders, I look at it like, I was like, all right, so if I'm making $12 for 20 or 30 minutes of my time, that's $24 an hour. Or if it was truly 20 minutes even, that's $36 an hour if you were to look at it like that. But yeah, I was definitely happy with that. Finished my day off good. And also I canceled an order earlier because when I was in PA dropping the thing off, I got one order to a Sam's Club.
Branch Avenue.
And it was an easy order. It was one item, just 25 units of that one item. But then I canceled it because I saw that it was 30 minutes away. It was 30 minutes away, and I was an hour away from home, so I'd rather have just gone home
in a quarter of a mile
and done an order in my area than do an order all the way out in PA. But yeah, that's it though. All right, well, catch you guys later, and this should be the end of the video. If you made it this far, like and subscribe. And tune in for the next video. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Josh Silva with Moving Mountains Junk Removal, and I got my first job. Actually, this is my first job, but this is my first job in a long time. I'll get into that later. But my first job, and it's also my first job in a Honda Pilot. I'm renting a U-Haul trailer, 6x12 enclosed trailer, get the job done today. Got my sunglasses on because I think I'm Casey Neistat. And I'll go over everything as we go throughout the day, but I'm excited for my first job. It's June 3rd. It's not really my first job. It's my first job in over a year. I did junk removal for a while and moving with just my pickup truck. I was on GoShare and I was doing junk removal freelance, just as I am now. But I took a break after I sold my truck. Told myself I was gonna get a 4x4 truck after I got rid of this SUV. But then I was like, might as well just use the 4x4 SUV to get some work done since it can tow 5,000 pounds. But hopefully next a Tundra, which can pull like 10. But that's for the future. But let's see how the day goes, and I'm off. So I got to the U-Haul. I had to drive to a U-Haul. I was 30 minutes away when there's literally one around the corner from my house. But I drove to the one 30 minutes away because I wanted to get a trailer, not a truck or a box truck or a cargo van or anything. I wanted to get a trailer, the 6x12 enclosed trailer. Because that you don't get charged by the mile. It's just a flat rate for the day. Get there, find out that my car doesn't have the wiring needed for the trailer for the lights, so wasn't able to get the trailer. Ended up just getting the box truck, but I'm not in the box truck right now because I'm going to the U-Haul that's around the corner from my house to get the box truck, because the job I'm doing is in my town. So, you know, I could save, where I'm at is about 10 miles away from where the job's at and my house. So I'd have to, you know, that'd have been an extra 20 miles, which would have been an extra $40 if I was to take the box truck here. But in Long Branch, I think I'm gonna spend about the same amount of money. I'm really not going anywhere far that I was with the 6x12 trailer. But now with the box truck, we're gonna get the box truck. It's a 10-foot box truck. And get it, do the job, dump the stuff, bring it back to the bring the box truck back to the U-Haul, and call it a day. I set it up appointment with U-Haul for June 13th to set up the wiring for the trailer, so next time I can get a trailer and save some money. But all in all, it's worth it. It wasn't, you know, if I never came here, I never found out that my my car needed the trailer wiring. But that's good to know, or good to have now too, or I'll have it soon. But still gonna be on time for the job, and all is well. Alright, I'll let you guys know when I get there. Alright, I'm in the 10-footer box truck. Gonna go pick up my friend to go help me with this haul, and that's about it. It should be less than 15 miles, so should be cheap. Cost me about $70 to get the box truck with the warranty and everything. $30 to get the tow hitch, because I did not have a tow hitch for my car. I'm gonna need that next time I get the trailer. And then $144 to do the lighting, but I'm not getting charged for that. So I've spent $100 so far, and we'll go over everything, all the expenses and how much I made next time, or not next time, at the end of the video when I get home.
All right, guys, this is the last walkthrough. Clean that up, pick that ball up. Things looking good. He's gonna get that later. Has some little bit more things he wants to throw in there. But yeah, kitchen's good. Those are staying. Important stuff for him. He'll get that later. I'm gonna sweep it up once he gets those boxes out. I'll get that for him. And the ball. This we didn't do anything, but this is what's in here. Bathroom as well. We did not take anything. Nothing from this closet. And just the mattress and bed from this one. And about half this room, like this wardrobe, the dresser, TV, bed, and mattress that was here, and lots of bags. And then this is everything he's keeping. And we cleaned out this closet too. Well, it was like half of, he kept half the stuff and cleaned out the other half of that closet, but completely cleaned out that closet on the left. Yeah, completely cleaned out this closet. All right, now we're good to go. My boy Doug helping me. This whole room was full of stuff. All this is going. Another day at Moving Mountains Junk Removal. Paintings. So far we've got.
made it to the dump. The only thing I don't like, that dump fee has gone up from 65 to 78 plus tax. So probably a good 80 to 85 bucks. Here we are. Cleaned this corner out. Cleaned this corner out. Cleaned out most of the stuff in here. Some stuff was in these bins I cleaned out. And those. There was another chair here. There was like a kid's thing here and like a trampoline, little trampoline. A bunch of little things around the yard. The biggest thing was where that dirt patch is, which was the bouncy house, which was very, very difficult to take out. And then some lumber on the porch and bags of clothes in the house and some boxes. And that was it. $675, just like that. 2 days of work, about 8 hours. Alrighty, then what I had shown before, that's all cleaned up. This is gonna get taken tomorrow. Hopefully the granite slab as well. If I can get people to help me lift it in. Trailer is packed to the brim. A bunch of stuff over here when I started, gone. That stuff's not gone. But yeah, it's good to go. And there was some stuff inside the house, but they're in there now, and you would just see an empty room. So not gonna show it, but I'll show you the back of the truck or the back of the SUV, so you get an idea of how much stuff there is in that bitch. Hoof. Packed. Now I'm waiting on a jump because my car died, or at least I hope it's the battery. If it's not the battery, it's, you know, it's gonna break my heart. Alrighty, so you guys can see the job that we did today. This, what's left in there was told to stay. There was a basketball thing there. Bunch of stuff here. I'm like basically going down to the chair in a little bit to like that pole right there where my finger's at. There was some stuff in here, dumped that. The bouncy house was the biggest thing. Other than that, yeah, it was just the bouncy house back here. The bouncy house took a lot more effort than I thought it would. I had to cut it up. But yeah, I'm gonna come back tomorrow, finish it up. Almost done with it. Okay, the job's all done. Took exactly 2 hours. A little bit less, just because, you know, sometimes I was done chit-chatting, giving the estimate, all that. She added a desk that was over in that wall right there, and a ping pong table that was over by that table, and we took the extra 2 items for 100. The table was done for 150 plus 75 for labor, so 225. But then I cut her a deal for everything for 250. But yeah. So like 30 seconds after that last clip, I just started banging on the frame, like on the edges, like where the ball would go in, and thing just kind of collapsed on itself, and looks like we got like a half an hour left when we're done. Careful with the roof. We're getting there. Take a break if you need to. And careful with the light. Yeah, that's what's supposed to come out. That's slate. Just careful with your hands and your eyes. Yeah. That's how you talk to your girlfriend, right? Fuck you, bitch. No, I meant Jez, not you, Walter. Just don't let it get out your hand. That goes. You're about to get your sledgehammer across the room. Bro, you're just smacking it.
Oh, he got it out.
Oh, he did. I was just about to talk shit.
Yo.
Just wanna go the hell home.
It like started coming out, but it's...
Just cleaned a basement full of asbestos for the first time. Ski mask was totally a good investment. Whole floor of asbestos. Sure, there's more asbestos in here too. But cleaned everything. Probably asbestos every day. Everything that we could see asbestos wise. Cleaned the fuck out of it. Out of the asbestos. But yeah, nasty as fuck. And there's mad dead rats down here. Just cleaned a basement full of asbestos for the first time. Ski mask was totally a good investment. Whole floor of asbestos. Sure, there's more asbestos in here too. But cleaned everything. Probably asbestos every day. Everything that we could see asbestos wise. Cleaned the fuck out of it. Out of the asbestos. But yeah, nasty as fuck. And there's mad dead rats down here. I got it off the scale with the forklift. Look at that. And then just rolled it off. Give it a little nudge and rolled it off. Thank you.
Show them how we do it. That's right. That's right. Look. Get your workout on, baby.
Hey guys, it's Josh with Moving Mountains Junk Removal, coming back to you with another video. I know it's been a long time since I've made a video. A couple things have slowed me down. Biggest thing being the licensing process that you have to go through in New Jersey to legally run a junk removal business. So I am in the process of getting my A901 license. I officially applied in November. I think the application went through in January, so the timeline or the wait list for the approval I think officially started in January. So I think I'm looking for approval of the A901 license, the dumping license in New Jersey, hopefully the earliest this December, if not the latest next June. So not this June, not June of 2024, June of 2025 or December of 2024, between those two dates. So December of 2024 or June 2025 is when I should be getting my A901 license. But I have been making progress in other ways, and that's the second thing I wanted to talk about in this video, was that I purchased the truck for the company. Didn't get under the company name yet because I don't really have company credit, but I got under my name, and I just wanted to show the Tundra that I got. So I got a 2012 Toyota Tundra. It's the V8, the 5.7 liter. Just a Rock Warrior, the TRD Rock Warrior edition. Came with lifted with some big meaty off-road tires and some nice rims. Had to get myself a bulletproof hitch, the ones that are adjustable, because this one has a lift, so I wanted to get something that could work with any trailer. And also these are rust proof, so I thought it was worth it. Pretty happy with the truck overall. Paid $20,000 for the truck, got a warranty for $3,000, 12,000 miles, 1 year. Anything that goes wrong, it's covered head to toe. I think other than like oil changes and brakes, That's about it, I would say. But anything that would go wrong, it's covered. I guess let's start off with opening the truck bed. So the bed's a little beat up, but that's alright. Definitely could be worked on, but happy with what I got. Biggest thing I got this was for towing the trailer. It's only a 5-foot bed, so I can't imagine I'll be putting very much in here other than tools. Maybe some junk. No, landscaping debris. Here's the back. I was recently moving the couch, that's why the truck bed was empty and everything's in here. A little love seat I moved. But yeah, I got the crew cab. Let's hop up in here. Backup cam built into the rear view mirror. I'll just give it a cold start. Pretty warm out today, but this is the first start of the day. I mean, compared to my Honda Pilot, this thing's a beast, but it's also a gas guzzler. Big upgrade to go from doing junk removal on a Honda Pilot. It's a bad boy. Been trying to get jobs in Pennsylvania, because Pennsylvania you do not need a license to do junk removal, so I've been trying to advertise there. It's a bit of a commute from where I live in Jersey, but you know, it's better than something's better than nothing. And that's all I really had to update you guys on today. I wanted to show you guys the truck. Next thing to come is the dump trailer and the license. So hopefully the license, as I said, will be coming this December. Hopefully be an early Christmas gift, or be my Christmas gift, you know, getting the A901 license from the state of New Jersey. If not, it'll hopefully come next summer. So thank you guys for watching. Tell me what you guys think of the truck, and tune in for the next video. Thank you very much for watching.